In this OWTV how-to video, we're going to be looking at frozen food and how to combine them to make our own DIY frozen food cocktail cubes. Obviously we'll be using readily available different packs of frozen food and combine them to make our own. So the ones I'll be using is Krill, 8 cubes. Also be using Mysis or Mysis depending on how you pronounce it. Brineshrimp, these happen to have omega-3. Squid, 8 cubes again. And chopped mussel, 8 cubes. Obviously we'll start by getting a container and putting all of the frozen cubes into the one container. Next thing is to add RO water. The frozen foods that you buy from the shop obviously contain phosphates or can contain phosphates, so I like to rinse everything in RO water just to get rid of all the phosphates, and then you can literally just chuck the cubes into the tank and not worry about rinsing. So there's all the different cubes, and as I said before, you have to use about 8 cubes of each, so that's the rest of the cubes in there now. Just give it a stir. Then we put that to one side just to defrost completely, and here we have the cubes all fully defrosted. I also added Artemia, but didn't show that originally, so you've got 8 cubes of that in there as well. Next thing to do is sieve all of the food. Hopefully you'll all have a bigger sieve than me, because this one was a little bit too small, but we got through it. So we'll just drain off all of the water. So what we have basically left is a pulp of all the different food. Obviously it'd be a lot quicker with a bigger sieve, so we're going to speed this process up. While you're watching this part of the video, I'd just like to take this opportunity to remind everyone about the affiliated site to this channel, which is Ocean Wonders Fishkeeping Forum. We really do welcome all members of all levels of expertise in the hobby of fish keeping. We understand fully that different people have different levels of expertise and experience, and we literally do not hold any prejudice, no matter what level of experience you have. All members are treated equally, and we offer the same level of advice. So please feel free to stop by and have a look. The address for the site is in the description of this video, and you can also click the Ocean Wonders banner on the video. So once all the mixture has been sieved, you'll be left with basically just a bowl of pulp, really. So what we're going to do now is just mix it all together, make sure there's a good equal amount of all the different types of food throughout the mixture. And then what I'm going to do is use some spare blister packs that I've got from old packets of food, so it's a good idea. Good idea to keep those instead of throwing them. And then all you do is just equally divide the mixture into the different parts on the tray. What I had to do here was just cut up the bigger bits of squid, so it wasn't just one big piece of squid in one of the cubes, so we're just cutting that up now. What I would stress at this point is these cubes are going to be highly concentrated and packed full of nutrients, so I wouldn't suggest you put these in regularly. I tend to just use one or sometimes half a cube once a week, just as a treat for the fish. Then once you've got your pieces evenly distributed, again use the RO water and just top up each of the cubes with some RO water just to assist with the freezing. And then again, as I say, no phosphates or very little phosphates in these mixtures, and because you're using RO water as well, you can literally just throw the cube into your tank, and obviously the warmth will just melt it slowly and the fish can nip at it and pick at it. So we're just mixing those around now, and that's it. Frozen food cocktails, evenly mixed up, ready for freezing. So now what we need to do is just use some silver foil and cover each of the blister packs. I'll put the list of different food that I used for these cubes in the description of this video, but it's really up to you really, so you can use any combination of food that you want. And that's it, 3 blister packs ready for freezing. Again, as I say, very highly nutritious. Wouldn't feed them on a very regular basis. Once a week is what I usually do. So I hope you enjoyed this how-to video. Please feel free to comment and subscribe, and also would really love to see you all sign up to Ocean Wonders Fish Keeping Forum. Thank you.